What's going on, boys? I'm making this video. I'm gonna be getting away a little bit from the drama, and I'm gonna be a little bit more positive. However, I might be dooming a little bit towards the end of the video because you guys know me. I have to call it how it is. I don't want to be called hypocrite or two-faced like these other people. If you know who I'm talking about. But anyways, I'm gonna be teaching you guys my way, the way I do hunting sections, and the reason why I do it the way I do it. And yes, I've been doing it for the past 2 years this way. I do hunting section every, I don't know, maybe like twice or three times a year, just because I have a little bit better understanding of how the game works. Another thing too that I want to point out, guys, don't believe anybody, including myself. And when I say this is because these are numbers that you can look yourself. And you can simply just go to the calculator, okay? And we're going to be talking about 1660. You can do this as well on 16 on tier 3. So it's pretty much going to be the same. And we're going to be talking about from 1640 to 1660, 1670, and 1680s, right? And I have all the numbers, guys. You do not worry, okay? Because I broke it down for you, and we're going to go step by step on everything. How you get these materials right here, this information. This is the most important, right? How you get the gold, how you get the shards, the orejas, the lipsons, the blues, and the reds. Well, there is a couple sites where you can gather your information. It's pretty simple. Like, once again, you don't have to believe this person, this other person, because most of the time these people are completely clueless and they have no idea, and they're making speculation based on opinions. They got actually no factual stuff, right? Here, I'm going to give you the numbers, and you can factual check me whenever you want, and you can do whatever you want, and then you realize that I have it right, and probably you have it wrong. That's one of the greatest all time, I know you. But anyways, yes. So to get this right here, you need an average on like 10 weeks. It will be around 10 weeks. This is the silver unit right here. You should have this by the time you get to the 10 weeks. This is the gold you need per character times 6. This is the amount you need in like these 10 weeks. And then you're going to be able to get this with tradables, books, farming. And I'm going to tell you the other ways you can get this gold from, okay? This is the charge. You're going to be able to have all this by the 10 weeks. The fusion materials are right here. These numbers that I have the gold on the side, they're going to vary depending on your region and depending how inflated the market it is, right? Because sometimes it's expensive, sometimes it's a bit cheaper, or if you can farm the materials yourself, right? Right here, we have the total average on gold that you need. We're talking about like 3.2 mil gold. And you might tell yourself, like, what? 3.2 mil? How the hell am I going to get that much? Well, it is a lot, but it isn't. Because if you break it down the way I do it, then it's actually pretty easy to get this. Because a lot of morons, they're going to tell you, well, it's really hard because you need the gold and you need the mats. Duh. That's why you that's why you take it easy and farm, and then you'll get it. So the gold that you're gonna get is gonna be 18k times 6 characters that you have. This is actually talking about the perfect scenario when where you have 6 characters. Okay. So this is the gold that you're gonna be getting from the raids, and then you're gonna multiply this times the 10 weeks, right? This right here. And this is the amount of gold you're going to be making in 10 weeks, which is the gold is good enough for you to pity or anything like that. You see, you're going to have like an extra 300k gold. This used to be way more, but unfortunately, they nerfed Gate 4 on Tamine. So we were able to make almost 500k, and especially people like me, they have like a big roster. So I was rotating my gold earners. 1 week I was doing this, then next week I was doing this, then next week I was doing this, and then next week I was doing that, depending, you know. That way every week I was making like 500k. Now it's quite unfortunate. But anyways, it is what it is anyways, and we cannot be crying over spilled milk. It's already on the floor. So right now, if you're 1640, this is what you make. Passively, and before the nerf, it was all this. It was this 71. How to get the mats? Well, you're gonna get the mats passively from Chaos Dungeons, Fatal Embers. Nowadays, it's way easier to get silver than back in the days. It's still probably a little garbage, but I mean, once again, what can we do, right? The goal you're gonna get simply from the rates. This is going to be easy, right? It just take time, guys. Once again, you cannot expect to be 1700 tomorrow if you don't have the goal in the match, right? So you have to take your time. The charts, this is gonna be really interesting, right? Doing 40 chaos dungeons, you make like 21k times 7 days. This is 147 times 10 weeks, 1.4 mil. How much you need? 1.4 mil. Just by doing your chaos dungeons in 10 weeks, you'll be able to have your charge. It's pretty impressive, right? Everything is calculated, guys. It's pretty simple. Plus, you're gonna be getting a little bit more gold. I mean, a little bit more charge from if you buy the chest at the end. So this gold right here is gonna vary if you're gonna buy the chest or no. I don't buy it personally because I just don't want to buy it. I just rather take more time, have more gold, just in case I pity. Then voila, I'm not suffering, right? From you get the Lipson from the Chaos Dungeons, you get like 12. From the Guardian, you get 12. So it's a total of 840 in 10 weeks. Pretty simple, right? And Behemoth, you get 31. That's buying the chest. On Echidna, you get 31 as well. That's buying the chest. So once again, this number right here that I'm gonna have at the end is gonna be a little slower. So it's gonna be closer to the actually number that you need. It's gonna be like, if you don't buy the boxes, it's gonna be like 3.3 instead of 3.7. That is buying the boxes, right? So I'm gonna give you right here. And this is a sleeper, so you gotta make sure to buy this. The solo vendor will give you like 30 Lipsons of the new ones. And you might say, but it's only 30 Lipsons, yeah, times 10 weeks. It's 300. Everything adds up the longer you go. So don't be sleeping on things that are like, wow, it's only 5, it's only 10, it's only 20. Yeah, times what? You get what I'm saying? So, but now let's go to the fun part, guys, which is the dooming part, and not the dooming part. This is the part for people like me that are super woke, and then we were able to understand these. I want to say something really bad, but these companies, right? So Tier 4 got released September 25th, and we got egged October 23rd, which it was 4 to 5 weeks, right? 1660. If you know that it takes you 10 weeks, how come we were supposed to be there in 5 weeks? You know what I mean? Jelly bean. So when you see people that play only like 2 characters, 3, 4, and they already have like 1700, 1680s, all the crazy stuff, guys, don't let it fool you, guys. Don't believe all this nonsense that I got super lucky. Yeah, bro, the way I do it. No, guys. We're in 2025. Everybody cannot be that lucky. How can everybody be lucky but you and me and everybody else? You get what I'm saying? Like, don't be believing this nonsense, guys. They either swiping or they got people swiping for them. It's just how it is. Now, Versace, the funny thing is, just came January 22nd. Which is 1670. But in order to get here, we had only 17 weeks. That's 3 weeks shorter. Why? You still sleeping? Are you in the matrix still? To create FOMO. The game, I was going to continue doing this system. I was going to release content before you have the materials, because you want to get there so bad, you're going to be swiping or doing other things like buzzing, like doing all this kind of stuff. You know, this is the reason why. Now, if you step back and you be like me, a living proof of what I'm speaking, then you're going to have no FOMO. You're not going to be stressed out. You're not going to be mad. You can care less about who's doing what. These people got full 1700, full 25 weapons, full books, full level 10 gems. If you take it easy the way I do it, come on, you're going to have the best life in your life on Lost Ark. Now, if you enter right here and you start doing these swipetinos, you're going to be struggling. And this is purely just hunting, guys. So that means that you have to be super faithful to just saving for 10 weeks, not spending any dime on elixirs, on transcendence, on karma, on accessories, on books, on qualities, on skin. You want me to continue going? Now you understand that every time that you spend something in the game, you're going away from this. So how are you supposed to get here? By swiping. You understand, boys? Now you understand, boys, why I do what I do, why it takes so long for me to continue having a roster like this on endgame content. Now, it's a little bit easier for me to get to 1670, eventually to have the 27 Versace, because I don't have to do flowers no more. And it took me a long time to get 126 flowers on over 22 characters plus, you know? It was just so expensive. It's just like way more expensive than do hunting, guys. That's the reason why my roster is behind. However, I'm happy. I'm not stressed out. It is okay. You know, when I get there, I get there. And so let it be. Let me show you something. That way you can see what I'm talking about. And you see how I'm doing it. I think I'm gonna start doing chaos dungeons every day once I get to 1660. That way I can do the 27 Versace a little faster than usual because I play unrested. That's why it take me a little longer than usual. You see, I had 2.1 mil charge, which I'm gonna be fine. I have almost 5,000 Lipsons, and you guys already saw you need only 3.3 average. I have the 50k reds, I have the blues, I have everything. I have the orejas. Another thing that is super important that a lot of people sleep on it is this, the free taps. Why is this so important? Because let's say, for example, you have 50 free taps or 20, right? You got 20 times 26. You always have to time whatever the amount of characters that you have, right? So those are the chances for you to get free taps. So let's say, for example, if I get to pity this character, right? But then I get like a lot of free taps on others, it will average out. In the whole roster, it will average. Guys, it average out. Believe me, don't believe this clown that play only 6 classes. They have no clue what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I played 26 and I've been doing this since day one. So if somebody has the most knowledge, voila, it's me. It's why I'm the greatest all time, not you. Once again, you gotta hear it many, many times. That way you understand. No disrespect, but you, man, it is. You have to. Sometimes you gotta talk to people that way. If you pity this character fully, and then this one started going at 10% free taps, 1%, 20%, it will average out, guys. Now you cannot, you cannot average in just one character, guys. You have to do a full hunting section and then do the average. That's just how it goes. Don't be trying to average in only one character, guys. Please don't make that mistake. But anyways, as you can see, I have the charge, I have the materials. So I'm ready. I'm ready for the 1660 push, and then I'm already start saving for the 1670 push, which is gonna come sooner enough, right? Because once again, you're gonna be making a little bit more materials. Now I'm gonna be doing eggs, which will give me more materials in tier 4. I'm gonna be doing 1660 chaos dungeons that give me a little bit more charge, a little bit more lipsums. So yes. There it is, boys. Make sure to go back and forth, and if you have any question in regards to hunting, you can always come to my channel, or you can actually watch this video. You're already watching this video. You don't need my help for anything right now. You know, you have the information, you have the calculator, you know how to break it down. You know the materials that you need, and it's pretty simple. But once again, let me emphasize this, okay, guys? You need time. In this game, you need time. If you don't want to get frustrated or mad, or you have to, unfortunately, just wait. It is what it is. It's going to give you the most sanity. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be the most sane person if you do it this way. Now, once again, if you don't and you enter right here, then it's on you. Do not blame the game, because the game is designed this way for you to get there a little later than what is than what they put it out there, or it is also designed for people to spend money, because at the end of the day, it's a business. It's like if you have your business, you want to make money, right? But anyways, it is what it is. Much love, guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the support. The reason why I keep doing this honey section is because, like I said back in the days, if I continue getting help from the community members and I'm doing good financially, then why not? And the moment that I realize that the investment that I'm making is not worth it because I'm investing more than what I'm making, then I just stop. I take it easy, and then I don't know. I'll play something else. But for now, we're caking. We're filling up the bag. We doing really good on the sponsorships and why not. So there's gonna be 4K for a long time. Much love, guys. I see you guys around. GG. Be easy, boys. Que fácil. Wow.